waited years for someone strong to drag me right from where I'm wrong. But time just passed and nothing came, just different faces, same old blame. I prayed for signs, I searched for truth, I wasted fire I had in youth. But silence taught me more than speech. No one's coming, it's me that'll reach. I became the man I needed when no one else believed it. No savior, no handout, no guide, just grit and pain and stubborn pride. They said I'd fall, they said I'd fade, but I was forged in the nights I stayed, alone, alive, and undefeated. I became the man I needed. There's strength in scars I used to hide. There's truth in every tear I dry. I learned to stand through broken ground, not tall or proud, just safe and sound. I gave too much to voices loud, till silence made me feel unbound. Now I don't chase what won't stay near, I build it right here. I became the man I needed when the nights got cold and heated. Not perfect, not sure, not clean, but damn well real and battling. They thought I'd beg, they thought I'd break, but I woke up with more to stake. The fire inside was all I heeded. I became the man I needed. If I could talk to who I was, I'd say don't wait, don't pause, don't trust that someone's coming just in time. Be the spark and climb. I became the man I needed, even when no one else had pleaded. I bled, I burned, but never stayed inside the lines that cowards made. I walk alone, but not in shame. My blood, my breath, played it tame, bit my tongue and took the blame. Kept my fire under wraps while cowards danced and shut the gaps. They said be nice, they said don't shout, but silence only breeds self-doubt. I ain't made for calm defeat. I'm thunder wearing broken feet. I'm too loud to break, too wild to tame. I ain't built for playing their game. You want control, you better run. I'm lit like truth under the sun. They tried to shrink me down to dust, but I grew sharp in heat and rust. This fire ain't yours to ever take. I'm too damn loud to break. I sang them back with grit and steel in every crack. I don't beg, I don't pretend. I burn the star to shape the end. I ain't the storm that passes quick. I'm the quake that makes ground stick. Ain't no hush that fits this frame. I speak like scars and spit like flame. I'm too loud to break, too wrong to mold. Ain't for sale, ain't bought or sold. I howl like wind through broken stone. I rise in truth and stand alone. They want me soft, they want me fake, but I was born for storms to shake. So if I fall, I'll make it quake. I'm too damn loud to break. Face. I'm too loud to break, too fierce to fold. My breath is brass, my blood is bold. You want quiet, turn away, 'cause I was built to blaze the day. You thought I'd fade beneath your stake, but I came back with more to shake. My silence died, now hear the quake. I'm too damn loud to break. Hope you brought earplugs. I've walked through towns that don't exist, through nights too long to reminisce. Left pieces of myself behind like names the wind forgot to find. The fire came, it took its due, burned me hollow, burned me true. But when the smoke cleared out the sky, I was still here, still asking why. There's ash beneath my boots, but I keep walking. Dust in every breath, but I'm still talking. I ain't gold, I ain't clean, but I'm more real than I've ever been. I ain't looking for a truce, just peace with all this truth. and the road beneath my boots. I buried pride, I buried plans, I watched them slip right through my hands. But every grave I laid to rest just cleared the weight off of my chest. They say rebuild, they say renew, but sometimes scorched is good as new. I plant my flag on broken land, 'cause what remains is who I am. There's ash beneath my boots, but I keep moving, even when the wind feels like it's proving that I should quit, that I should bend. But I've already lost too many friends. I ain't perfect, I ain't smooth, but I'm standing, and that's my truth, in the ash beneath my boots. Let them say it's over, let them count me gone, but I'll be humming this slow song after they move on. There's ash beneath my boots, but that don't bind me. Lost its shape, but never define me. I rise like dusk, not like a spark, quiet, but I leave a mark. And if the world forgets my roots, it won't forget the boots that walk through fire and didn't lose, still walk. I don't need a green light, don't need praise, don't need permission to set my blaze. I've spent too long in rooms too tight, with quiet lips and clenched up fight. They told me wait, they told me learn, while they're on fires, had time to burn. But silence ain't no sacred call, it's just a ceiling made to fall. I rise without permission, no crown, no man's commission, no stamp of grace, no hands held high, just dirt and flame and my own sky. You want me small, polite and tame, but I'm too loud and I'm done with shame. So if I'm wrong, it's by admission, but I rise without permission. They wrote the rules in paper skin, then lit the match to keep me in. But I ain't here for silent roles. I'll break the stage and burn the scrolls. I'm not your son, I'm not your fear, I'm not the voice you cage to steer. I'm thunder hid in prayer and grace. Now I shout and take up space. I won't without permission. then I'll serve my time. Or I rise without permission, full of flaws and full of mission. Not to fit in, not to bow, but to live like truth allows. So watch me now, I won't retreat. I'll plant my flag on broken street. No title claimed, no meek submission, but still I rise without permission. And I ain't scared next time either. I've been told to play it safe, to not be bold, to walk the path the good folks choose, to trim my thorns and shine my shoes. But I ain't carved from gentle clay. I'm dust and bone and burning sway. I wasn't made for quiet thrones. I was born to break my home. If I fall for me, not for dreams they gave for free. I'd rather lose than never try. Rather stand than live a lie. So if they ride me in the cold, let the story still be told. He didn't fold, he didn't know. He chose to die on his own road. They laughed when I stepped off their map, said I'd be back, tail between collapsed. But I built fires they couldn't see, lit with scars and memory. Now every mile is marked in ash, every bruise a rebel sash. I walk alone, not bleeding cold, but damn sure it's my own road. If I fall for truth, not for fear or wasted youth. I'd rather burn than be controlled, than buy a crown that leaves me cold. So if I crash full speed with nothing left that I don't need. They may erase the seeds I sowed, but I'll still die on my own road. I ain't your story, ain't your mold. I'm dust and thunder, rough and bold. My hands are cracked, my soul's been old, but not 1 inch was ever sold. If I fall, it's face to sky with wind and fire, screaming why I may not win, but I won't fold. I lived and died on my own. Without their chain, I didn't bow, I didn't slow. I rose, I ran, I made it so that I never asked for.